All right, I'm Brandon, and I'm going to talk about the history and the background. United Way brings communities together in order to create common good. They are a nonprofit agency that works with other local agencies and businesses to tackle the local community's biggest needs. Their purpose is to grow a community and make it stronger with the help of other local businessmen and agencies. United Way's mission statement is to harness, leverage, and strategically invest the collective power of donors, advocates, volunteers to drive measurable results that improve the lives of people in our region. Let's move on to some history of the United Way. In 1887, in Denver, several religious leaders got together to plan a campaign for a bunch of agencies. The purpose was to collect money for the local charities and to basically be a safety net for charities that needed money for an emergency. The campaign spread to Cleveland in 1913, but it had a different approach. This time, they didn't want money, they wanted as many volunteers as possible. Over 6,000 volunteers responded and set up the first volunteer leading system. Their goals were to study human care. In 1919, they expanded to Rochester, New York, and by 1921 expanded again to southeastern Pennsylvania. Youngstown's mission statement is a little different. It says the mission of our United Way is to be the driving force behind sustained improvement in the lives of all of our citizens through initiatives that promote education, income, health, and community support services. February 10th, 1919, a few local businessmen in the Youngstown area contacted Community Corporation, which was the parent corporation, for help. Charities around Youngstown were taking a pounding around this time and needed some help in order to improve the community. A guy by the name of Aziel E. Adam was the chairman of the first campaign for Youngstown. He raised $328,000 in order to support the community. Over 25 different service agencies were impacted with the amount of money. Since then, over $140 million has been raised in the Youngstown area alone. Many health and human services needs have been met, and thousands of people have been given second chances at life. Now I'll turn it over to Becky.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I am going to talk to you guys about how the United Way is legit and it's not a scam. And the United Way has different ways to show their donors that they are a legit organization and help to give back. The United Way is very passionate about giving back to the community, that they want to make sure that their donors trust in them and that they are a reliable organization. They understand how important it is to choose the right organization to donate your dollars. So when searching whether or not the organization is a scam or not, our group has come up with different ways that donors could follow up with their donations that they have made to the organization. When donating to this organization, they multiply your gifts by combining them with other donors. So you're not just helping one person, you're helping a bunch of other people. And they say that it's a bigger way to give back to your community. And they do this to achieve a healthier and stronger community by accomplishing more gifts in the area than in one's lifetime. They also contribute to helping your community by donating single gift from there. They turn the gifts into helping more than one program and agencies in your community. Another way that donors could trust in the United Way is that they make sure that when you donate to the organization, it goes back to helping people in your own community. They provide donations to your local agencies and programs in the area. That way you are having a better impact on the ones that are less fortunate right in your own community. And they also will give you the option to send your donations to organizations in other areas. So if you want to help like children or families who are less fortunate in other areas, they will send your donations to there, but you have to accept it before they send it. And the United Way gives the donors a chance to donate to those families across the states. And then one of the most reliable ways that we can trust in the United Way is by understanding their terms and conditions when signing up to donate. They have specific guidelines that donors must follow when signing up to donate. They have strict state and federal laws, along with making their own bylaw code of ethics that must be followed. So community volunteers review and monitor all of their partner agencies and programs for effectiveness. So they kind of watch your funds and make sure that they're properly getting taken to where you want them to be sent. And the funding decisions are based on performance and impact that the agencies and programs have on the community to ensure the donors that their money is being spent wisely. The University of Rochester created 6 reasons as to why people should donate to the United Way, and such reasons were that is the most effective way to advance the common good. They strategically target the root cause of social issues. They focus on prevention and early intervention. They invest in programs that have been proven to work, not simply in the agencies that do good work. So they make sure that you are sending your money to the correct donors and not just like some okay donor. And then the United Way holds agencies accountable for measurable results by monitoring the program that they fund to ensure donors that they are being achieved. And lastly, the United Way is reducing duplications of administrative structure and service overlaps among the nonprofit organizations. And so as you can see, the United Way has many different ways that they ensure their donors that their donations will go to the communities and reliable agencies. They want to make sure that your donors give back to the communities in your area, and that way you are giving back to the families or the less fortunate in the area. They track the donations to ensure that your donations are being put to good use, and they are also combining your donations with other donations so that way you can help out multiple people instead of just one. And their mission is to help our people in 1 year less. Their mission is to help more people in a year than one can help in a lifetime. And then I am sending it over to Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Steph. I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the stories that United Way has been through. On the homepage of United Way's website, it goes into detail about how it works in partnership with a company called 211. And 211 is actually a phone number that you would call. It works with our local help hotline, and it's a crisis center. So they offer a one-call system for non-emergency help. The help is for basic needs that people would need, like food, clothing, shelter, utilities, anything like that. In 2003, 14,368 phone calls were made to 211, and that was just people looking for help with basic needing items in the area. It seems that the number is going to increase every year. 5 reasons to call 211 would be for food assistance, emergency food meals, home delivery meals, utility assistance, like if your gas or your water went out, they would come and help you. Your essential needs like food, clothing, medical needs, they would come and help with things like that too. And housing assistance, if your rent or security was giving you issues, then they would come and help you out with that. And even transportation needs they help out with. So the people that work at United preach to live united, and they do many things for our local community. They will go out and mount home foreclosures and help out local economies. In the short term, they look to stabilize families by finding ways for them to stay in their homes and afford utilities and make sure they have enough food. But in long term, they have the idea that the community will only prosper and grow if the families are financially stable. So the people at United Way, that means for them to work on getting more affordable housing options and good paying jobs for here in the community. They're also in a partnership with our local schools. So the organization has funded something called the Hometown Pharmacies Health and Kids Free Vitamin Program. And that's just designed to help kids that are in an age range between 5 and 12. They have the opportunity to receive a 30-day supply of children's chewable vitamins every month for a year. And the local way, they stated that they're only one of nearly 1,000 United Ways partnered with something called Family Ways, and that's an organization that provides free discount cards for anyone who has a bad health history and economic status. The free prescription discount card is designed for those who really don't have a medical plan, and that will help them get whatever they need, prescriptions, anything, and that's for the whole family. So our United Way has been in Youngstown, and when it goes into talking about education and what they're going to do in that, they focus on early grade reading proficiency, and that's built on a cornerstone of school readiness and success in the middle grades, and that moves on to high school graduation. And that's the strategy they've developed when it comes to working in the community with kids on their education. And now Sam will tell you our conclusion.
All right. Sam, so Professor Jameson, why should you choose to donate your time and money to United Way of Youngstown and Mahoning Valley? There are many charities and organizations throughout Youngstown, very good causes that are essential for a well-running and happy community, but they all lack something that United Way has. All the others cater to certain groups and individuals throughout the community. This is a problem. United Way works in a variety of ways to improve and build on the lives of many citizens with disabilities, struggling families, with small children, the elderly, or people that are just down on their luck. United Way works to promote education, which you as a professor should know how essential education is to personal improvement and a fruitful life. Income. United Way works to increase income for those with low or even no income to improve life quality. Because with no or low income, life can be a struggle and unenjoyable. There's no reason why someone shouldn't eat because they don't have enough money to. Health is essential to a happy life, and without it, life can be miserable. United Way strives to improve the health of all the citizens of Youngstown. Along with all of these, United Way tries to improve the economic and well-being of the city, working with local businesses and contributions of resources to the community of Youngstown. They truly want to see and create a lasting and sustained change on the whole community, not just one specific area like other charities and organizations present in Youngstown. United Way has even said that the goals they hope to accomplish in the next 5 years will be, quote, building blocks for a good quality of life. Last year alone, United Way has helped more than 150,000 people throughout Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley. Last year, United Way was able to exceed their goal of $2.5 million due to the generous donations of many businesses and companies, one being our very own Youngstown State University. Obviously, YSU recognizes how crucial the organization of United Way is in the contributions to the community. You should too. They advocate for good public policies to expand their reach to local government. You can join in on these efforts to make a difference for the community and feel the great accomplishments of truly making a difference in the place you work, call home, and enjoy life, knowing you are a part of the betterment of the people of the community. How can Professor Jameson choose not to donate your money and time to an organization that's so devoted to everyone rather than one specific focus? So I'm asking you to strongly consider and think of all the benefits United Way contributes to the continued improvement that we all call home. Want to feel better knowing you helped everyone rather than only a small group of people? because ultimately United Way will provide for those people, because that's what it means to live united, to help all. Thank you. All right.